One run is in. He's in there.
Great.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. Kershaw deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2.
That one missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez snags it for the second out. Devers now. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And 1-2.
1-2.
Hit in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Now let's go and like the city, yeah. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yeah, two down, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a ground ball. Campbell on to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in L.A., top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feed to second, that's one. Plenty of time at first, that's a double play. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Buehler deals. Out to center. Makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Andy Pajes. Ball to strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The batter now will be Will Smith. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Way upstairs, and it's 2-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Hitting the air out to center field. Pajes settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Nick Sogard will hit next. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Sogard.
On a line out towards center. Pajes hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. The pitch. On the ground. Muncy sends it to first. That's out number 3. And we're back.
Leading
and now
for the
Mookie
Dodgers,
Betts.
the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Going, gone. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 5-1. And here comes Tommy Edman. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. The 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hernandez.
That's hard hit in the line. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. They limit the damage here. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one popped in the air left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Rafael Devers up to hit. That's down and in. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy
Now
walk
back.
right there. Last
Third
pitch
baseman,
wasn't even much to
Alex
think about.
Bregman.
Man at first, Alex Bregman getting ready to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth
Up next
strikeout
for
on the hill.
The shortstop,
Here's Story
Trevor
now.
Story.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
3-2 on the way. Stays alive. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that
The
at-bat.
batter,
Saw a lot
the
of
right
pitches
fielder,
and ends up
Willier.
drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hernandez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Max Muncy. Way out front for strike 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your
Story. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Buehler fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts
Now
for him
batting,
on the bump
catcher,
today.
Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Way outside, and the count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tags the runner. Throw to first, safe. Here's Mookie Betts now. Hernandez over at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog
Now
back to
back,
the dugout.
second baseman.
So bases
Tommy.
all loaded up. Here's a switch hitter,
Edman.
Tommy Edman. Two outs. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. All right, we go to
Leading
the
off for
top
Boston,
half
the
of
second
inning
baseman,
number 6.
Christian
So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 96. Legend. Nat.
Next
2 balls,
pitch,
1
not
strike.
close, up high. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.